I am live tonight. Um, yeah, probably not too many viewers tonight. Probably just having a weekend Thanksgiving if you had to work on Thursday. So you probably are celebrating with family, most likely. Um, yeah, but just hanging out at home tonight, a little laggy. Looking at the screen right now on my TV screen, see if I look all right. He probably, I don't know. Sometimes I'm laggy. Well, hello there, Edward. How's it going tonight? You guys are probably in home, sitting at home, probably. Um, Dealing with the storm in Cleveland, probably. Yeah, Michigan won. You know what? I'm not a fan of any team really, of Ohio State or Michigan. Um, but I would have liked State win that game. I'd never liked the University of Michigan. Um, haven't really watched a lot of college football. Yeah, I'm chilling at home too. I didn't do any Christmas decorations today. No, I got the tree today. I went out and got the tree, froze to death. Waiting for someone to trim the tree. Thanks for the like. Um, Tomorrow we'll probably do some decor. I gotta do the outside. I'm gonna freeze my butt off. Oh, you're in between storms. There's another storm. Living that close to Lake Erie, man, you get that lake effect snow. And I grew up on the west side of the state. We had lake effect snow on Lake Michigan all the time, man, all the time. But living in Midland here, we still get snow, but not as bad as you'd think, unless we got a big blizzard. Um, yeah. Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? It was pretty good. Ate pretty good. Yeah, it looks rough. I've been watching the weather and all that good stuff. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Ed keeping out of trouble? Yeah. I missed your guys' live stream on Thanksgiving. Yeah, we didn't get home like 9 o'clock that night from our my in-laws. Um, are you serious though? You guys had a microwave turkey? Always in trouble, probably. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Lions won. That's the important thing. Lions won. 11-1. 11-1, baby. That I don't know if I could fry a turkey in the microwave. I'd be kind of a little scared, a little bit. I don't know. It was good though. That's what you said. I did catch a little bit of the live, not the live stream, but after it was uploaded, I watched a little bit of it. Um, I just been so damn busy this week. Yeah, it was cold. I was just waiting outside for them to trim my tree, and they couldn't find anybody, so I was just freezing, freezing. And I got home. It's out in the van. I'm not gonna put it up till tomorrow, but I'll probably put a video out of it. And tomorrow I got to do outside. We do have these lights up. Marilyn put these up a while ago. We got some stuff on the walls right now, but I'll probably do a full. Yeah, I made green bean casserole too. That's what I'm supposed to do, but everyone was nervous because I kind of changed the recipe. And what did I add to it? I added bacon to it, and what I did was I cooked down the bacon. This is a secret. I'm gonna give you the secret of green bean casserole. What you do is you cook up some bacon, take the bacon out, take the green beans, even if it's canned, and let them cook in there for a while. That's what you do. And then you take put everything in the casserole pan and put bacon grease on top, mix it up, then you add your mushroom soup and all that stuff, and then I roasted some garlic, added to it. And then, of course, you have the French's onions. You have to do that. And I just baked it up. And I added cheese. I don't think I'm going to add the cheese next time, though. The cheese kind of crusted on top. I wasn't a fan of that. But everyone at all my in-laws and everyone liked it. That's the important thing. It was awesome. Give it a try. We did had 2 turkeys. My brother-in-law smoked his, and then my mother-in-law roasted hers in the oven. It was really. I think I liked my mother-in-law's better. It was everything good. Everything was good. Don't get me wrong. I know how to cook. I do know how to cook. That's one thing. My mom taught me how to cook, and then being around my father-in-law, I learned some things. You know, when I'd go hang out at the restaurant, sometimes when he was just cooking stuff in the mornings, like prepping stuff, he'd always have me stand by the stove, and he always would tell me to keep stirring things, make sure the sauce doesn't stick to the pan. So that's the important thing about cooking, is make sure that it doesn't stick. Don't want to burn anything. Oh yeah. Was gonna do a live stream of me putting up of I putting up the tree, but I was like, no, I just need a day just to relax a little bit. Kind of, it was a long week. We had it's a really long week. Yeah, try that. You guys use a artificial tree or a real tree? Marilyn and I always use a real tree. She's always grew up with a real tree, so every year it's a real tree. I'm the one who usually sets up and puts the lights on, and then she decorates it, which basically decorating the tree usually takes about up till Christmas. She'll change everything around and all that. Yeah, real tree is nice. It's nice. I'm the biggest fan of putting it up, making it completely straight. Artificial tree will always be straight, and I have sometimes have to put books underneath the stand and make it straight. Pretty much everyone's been there before. Um, but yeah, I had a feeling you guys would be on tonight because I was trying to stay home, probably not running the roads today. Staying safe, definitely. It's probably, how many times have you been out there shoveling yet, Ed? I haven't shoveled yet. We have like trace amount of snow outside. That's about it. But it's just frigid. It's gonna be a fun time tomorrow, though. I'm gonna shoot a lot of stuff tomorrow. Um, I just haven't a lot of stuff lately. I just, like I said, busy, busy. Um, with the holidays coming up and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm really curious how the my van's gonna drive in the snow. um, no, it's just been. I can see in the background that house in the window. It's got a little bit of snow on there, but nothing bad. I'm seeing. Foot of snow. Ugh. In November, do you remember ever having a foot of snow in November? I really don't. But you guys growing up by Lake Erie, that lake, man, that water stays warm, and then you get those clouds coming over, storm, and it'll just dump on you. I guess Buffalo's gotten hit too. No, she's working today. She's working tonight. She'll be home probably about 8 o'clock or so. I thought I'd just put a live stream out today, anyways, even though I'm not doing too much today. Um, like I said, just been real busy. Um, I know I usually thought I wouldn't be too busy in the wintertime, but the holidays are always. Wow, really? Yeah, it doesn't. Everyone, we actually had a fall this year, I think. A real, real fall. You know, where it kind of like summer eased into fall, then we had like a nice fall. Yeah, I think so. But it was one of the nicest falls I've ever seen. Um, yeah, it's just nothing really going on right now. We're just getting ready for the season of Christmas, and then we got football playoffs probably be starting here pretty soon. I'm in one Lions, baby. Yeah. It was a little nail biter though. I didn't watch the whole game on Thanksgiving because we don't have like regular cable or anything like that. We just have internet, and I don't have anything where I can watch a football game. So I just watched like the last 15 minutes and not 15 minutes, like the middle of the fourth quarter. But Detroit got lazy though. They got lazy, and they almost blew it. Thank God, the former Chicago Bears coach screwed up and forgot to call a timeout. Well, if you guys drive, be careful, guys. You know, I don't like driving in the winter too much. Even our small little Buick has trouble in the snow sometimes. Uh, we gotta get an oil change pretty soon, actually, in that car. And I noticed when I hit because it can actually tell you what the air pressure is in the tires. Yeah, it is your Uber driver. I'm an Uber driver too for Marilyn. Oh, thank you guys. Didn't want to miss it. I miss you guys. Um, just haven't been doing too much. I felt bad for my folks though. Their car broke down at my brother's. They had to get it towed all the way back to their house to the dealer, like to the dealership. Some about they have a Chevy Trax and some about the turbo in that it broke the first time when they got it. They fixed the dealership fixed it at no cost, but hopefully they're not going to charge them again, or I'm going to get a little phone call to that dealership and kind of show them my bad side, my temper a little bit, because my parents, they're on a fixed income like every other elderly person. They're on it's just I don't like people being taken advantage of, and I think this place that they bought the car from took advantage of them, and I don't like that. They're a one car. They have one car. Yeah, and they do. They used to drive. I think the last couple cars they had was it was a one was an Impala and the other one was a Malibu. They always stick with General Motors, and yeah, I just this time that's gotta suck on a Thanksgiving though, on a holiday that something like that to happen, but. And then I had to drive in the wrecker, and I guess the guy was talkative, and of course my mom wasn't in the mood for a ride home with a talkative tow truck driver. I don't blame her. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is, you know what? Midland is home of is Northwood University, and I call it the auto dealership school because most of the people in Northwood, it's like a auto business type school. Most of them become car dealers. I did work with a kid that graduated from Northwood. Nice kid, and he lives downstate towards Detroit. He's a nice guy. He works at Pat LaFontaine down in near I forget what part of Detroit, like the outskirts. Nice kid though. Nice kid. And yeah. Yeah, I'm growing my hair out, guys. What do you think? Growing the hair out looks all right. Mustache is growing back out. Yeah, my mother-in-law says she likes my mustache. But yeah. Oh, tired tonight. Like I said, it's a long week at work. I know I didn't work on Thursday, but it's just long. The holidays can stress you out, make you tired. Yeah. But I haven't been doing too much. Thinking about the future of the channel. Nothing bad about the future channel, but what I want to shoot. There's this place, Freeland, Michigan, which is just right around the corner from Midland, that puts on a light display, and you can change your radio station. It will be set to that channel. Like the lights will go with with the music. We're gonna check that out here pretty soon, sometime this week. Not this week, but in sometime in December, of course. Um, and another thing we do is we usually drive around looking at other people's lights and stuff like that. I might shoot some stuff like that. Um, Maybe I'll have Marilyn run the camera on that. I don't like holding the stuff while I'm driving because I don't want to get into a wreck. Yeah, funny, Ed. I know. Why'd you get rid of yours? Yeah, you got a little bit of a mini vacay then. Little stay at home vacay. I went on one a couple weeks ago. A little staycation. Didn't really too much. It was funny as I would lay on the like Marilyn would go into work or something like that, and I would go, "Oh, time to punch in," because I was paid vacation. Time to punch in. And I would lay on the couch, take it like a little nap. She didn't like that too much. Well, she laughed about it, you know. But I got work at a place that we get. Actually, I have to use up my vacation before February, our fiscal year, or I will lose it. At least like 26 more hours of vacation, and I still got a crap holiday time to take. But I have one guy that he took 2 weeks off in December, so he only works like half a month. But yeah, they're already playing. Are they playing Christmas music on your guys' radio stations there? They were here like they started playing Christmas music on a couple of the stations here. It was nice being at work where they they did have Christmas music on yesterday. Yeah, yours doesn't carry over either. They said up to 40 hours can carry over at my where I work at, but I usually don't use it all up. Like I usually take like a day here as a vacation day. I never back when on my other jobs I used to have, I would take a whole week off or something like that. One station. I'm just not a big fan of Christmas music actually. I'm not like Scrooge or the Grinch or anything like that. It's just like, we were making a joke at work the other day. I was like, yeah, this is the only time of the year where sorry, I had a tickle in my throat. Where they thought Mariah Carey use it. Yeah, yeah. Now Ed, I thought you like I had a had your own. It was your own business, you know. Yeah, they'll play the same music though. It's just like, really? And I'm a big Beatles fan. Not a huge Beatles fan, but they have one Beatles Christmas song, "A Wonderful Christmas Time." So annoying. You're a busy man. I don't know how you do it, Ed. Working, and then you guys shoot pretty damn good videos too at the same time. You go travel. Hard to plan stuff with Marilyn because she doesn't get paid vacation or anything like that. You know, if she misses a day at work, she has to call in, all that good stuff. Yeah, you're right. You do what you have to do, and you do a good job. Yeah, tomorrow. I'm gonna freeze my butt off tomorrow putting lights up. I had to go buy some lights too today because the lights in the garage. Well, thanks. The lights in the garage. I checked the lights what I had stored in the garage, and half of them will light, and then half the other lights won't light. So I decided to go and get them at Lowe's. They had 100 bulbs like the mini lights for $2.98 at Lowe's, and good deal, good deal. Oh, you'll get more. I'm gonna do some Chris. I'll do some Chris. I'm gonna do some Christmas stuff. I'm gonna shoot some video this couple more times. I'm gonna not do too many shorts, but I want to do some longer videos, like like holiday stuff. We're gonna do we're gonna do a Christmas village on our coffee table. That's where the camera's sitting. We did a Christmas village last year. We have a train set too, but we wanted it on the coffee table, but the train the tracks were too big for the table. So and we don't get like fancy things like that, like for like the villages. We get buildings like from well, all of them from the Dollar Tree. If you ever go to the Dollar Tree for looking for Christmas decor, go there. Right now, Maryland is grounded from the Dollar Tree though. Oh, we're gonna definitely. I told Marilyn we're gonna do some like Christmas stuff tomorrow. I promised her. Tomorrow was the Christmas day. I just needed a day off, just to chill. I left. At, I left to Lowe's about it's about 1 o'clock, and then it took me a little bit longer to find a tree. Usually I can get a tree in like in 2 minutes, but then they had trouble finding someone to trim it, and put the in around it. And I loaded it all up, and then they, it's a good store though. I do like Lowe's. Oh, I'm gonna do that too. It's gonna be a fun ride. I'll show you around Midland, take you through the good neighborhoods. And everything's good in Midland. Like the neighborhoods are all good and stuff like that. But then you get your neighborhoods that like over by the country club and stuff like that. The nice houses. We'll probably cruise around there through Maryland's old neighborhood. Her mom and dad's house is decorated. Their mom decorated probably like 2 weeks ago. I got their tree yesterday, but they usually set it up the next day. Um, yeah, my mom said she put her 4 foot, or she bought like a 4 foot tree, and she likes it. Yeah, but yeah, my mom they got like the four. We don't go to my parents' house during Christmas time. We go to my brother's. He lives like about an hour away from here. We'll go there for Christmas, and surprised he's not on tonight. He might be busy though. It says I have 3 viewers, but I have one on the channel up on the TV right now. I call it my monitor. That's why I look up and stuff what's going on. Yeah, that's my brother. My dad's name's Tom also. He does my music, my brother. You know that. He finally put a new did some more music for me. I was gonna ask him if you could do Christmas type stuff. Do you know anything about like isn't music like if it's over 100 years old, it's not copywritten anymore? Like a lot of the Christmas songs are like over 100 years old. Some of them are. What if you could use them on a video when you edit instead of getting copyright time? That's what I was wondering. That's I'm thinking. Yeah, I just because I do want to do some Christmas stuff. Yeah, I've heard that because I think when I was at Delta College for media production, like when we talked about using music like permission rights and stuff like that, I think if music's a certain how many like years old you can use it. Because the one video I put out, because I use like I said iMovie to edit, and they have like a list of music you can use. Well, apparently there's I don't know if you guys ever heard the composer Hans Zimmer, but I think he did the music for the movie Wicked. Oh, it is free, Ed. Because well, Christmas music is very old too. A lot of the new stuff, old stuff. But I would like to put some like I want to do at least 2 or 3 Christmas videos, and the live in there. Saturdays are like mainly going to be my days for live streams if I do a live stream. Tomorrow will just be a regular like video day. Our director. What I really want is a computer. I would love to have a computer to edit. Um, because I just edit on this iPhone, which it's my wife's old iPhone, but it's such a good camera. I don't even use it to call. I use a flip phone, believe it or not, to call people and text people. So texting's always fun, going through the letters and stuff like that. But mainly, usually time, if I want to call somebody, I use my wife's phone. If I have to call a prescription in, I'll just use her phone. If I have to call CVS Pharmacy and stuff like that. Yeah, I made the mistake. Oh, speaking of CVS Pharmacy, because last Saturday they had their parade. Yeah. Uh, Last week was when Santa Claus parade, and so I went, not even thinking, I went down to CVS Pharmacy, getting the drive-through, and I was like, "What the hell are all these people doing on Saginaw Road?" And I was like, "Oh shoot, it's the parade." I told that to the girl behind the window. I said, "Man, I forgot the parade was today." I was like, "Ooh." So luckily the parade didn't start. I made it in the nick of time. And so I'm going down Saginaw Road, which is one of our roads. Not even, it's like, where all like the restaurants and fast food places are in this part of town. Because on Eastman Road, the other part of town, that's where like the mall is at, Meyer, all that stuff. And yeah, we went to, then I got home. Well, I had to stop at 7-Eleven to get a cup of coffee and some other things. And I was talking to the guy at the counter. I was like, man, I made a mistake and left the house. Left the house and got to get home. It's like felt like I was in a parade kind of because there was people sitting on the street and stuff like that in their camping chairs. I thought about I did wave a few people. It felt like being in a parade. But then I got home and I was like, oh yeah, I got stuck, almost stuck in the Santa parade, but didn't. Um, yeah. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about. Oh, speaking another story about CVS Pharmacy. So when I get home from work, no, I didn't have my. I was just. It was a day where I was just doing errands and stuff like that. Didn't even. I even. I think I even left my camera at home. I just had to get my blood pressure meds, my blood thinners, and stuff like that. And I didn't even think about it because I was gonna. I was like, I'll be home in 5 minutes. No, it was. It took longer than that. But back to CVS the other night. Not thinking to stop at Walmart or Meijer over on where I work, over that area where I work. And because usually I'll stop and get, we eat late kind of at night. I get out of work usually while we're at our fall hours at 9 o'clock. Not thinking that Kroger over on this side of town closes at 10 p.m. So, I got home. I'm not going to go right away. So I was like, oh, shoot, better go. Of course, Kroger's closed. We need some food in the house. So, and other gas stations really have grocery items. So we needed like mayonnaise, the stuff, simple things, something to eat. Mayonnaise. I think I was actually, yeah. We were just having sandwiches or something that night. So I go to CVS. They're open till midnight. I go to CVS, walk in there, and I look and it's like, you've seen the squeezable bottles of Hellman's mayonnaise. They want $9. They want $9 and change for a thing of mayonnaise, and the bread was like almost $4. So I start walking out the store. It's like, no, do we have anything you needed? And I was like, well, first off, I don't see the bread. I like didn't see the bread at first. Then she's like, oh, you missed it. It's right over there. I was like, oh, okay. So I felt like she was strong arming me to buy stuff at CVS. So I did buy the $9 freaking Hellman's mayonnaise. Had to buy butter too, which is what the organic sticks of butter. That was like almost $5, and then some other things too. And we needed shampoo. Yeah. So I was like, it was almost like $50 in that store, just over a few things. So note to self: never go to CVS again for grocery items. Man, never gonna do that. But yeah. See, Midland's not a big town. It's big, but the thing is, it's spread out. I could have drove back to Walmart. I bought cheaper. Wow, toilet paper too. We needed cheaper at CVS actually. But yeah, CVS, man, they just get you in there, and I just basically time it's just my prescriptions I get there because I don't pay a dime for my prescriptions. I do have good health insurance, so yeah, I don't pay a dime. Yeah. I did like your guys' trip out. Was Jersey where that casino was? I think it's your favorite freaking casino. Oh, did you? I think my mother-in-law got her prescriptions at Sam's Club also. That and Meyer too. She'll get them. I think she gets her insulin through Sam's Club. I get mine through. I just go to the inpatient pharmacy at the hospital and get them. I pay well, not a dime. And they changed my one insulin. Usually I'll pay $35 for it, but I paid nothing. Not a dime. Yeah, we were actually thinking about going to see. I don't know if you guys ever heard the comedian Tom Segura. He's playing at Soaring Eagle. Tickets are 72 each. I was like, I don't know. It's kind of pricey, but he's one of my favorite comedians. Yeah, Segura's the one that had the podcast with Fancy Chef on it. Funny comedian, though. Very funny comedian. I mean, I like him with like. I would like to see another guy. I really never. I watched Theo Vaughn's podcast. Yeah, everyone's heard of Tom Segura. If you want to watch something funny on YouTube, watch some of the clips from his podcast. It's called Horrible or Hilarious, which basically it's videos that are people getting hurt, or is it people can. It's funny, but people get hurt. But then he'll throw a video in there. It's someone that's getting seriously hurt, and a lot of comedians like think, yeah, a lot of comedians he'll have comedians on there. It's like, oh, they think they're like, geez, Tom, you're a psychopath, laughing at this. But it's funny stuff. But Segura's very funny. Theo Vaughn's one of my favorite comedians also, and who else? Oh, Bobby Lee's funny too, and with Andrew Santino, their podcast is good too. I watch a lot of their stuff on YouTube. Um, but my favorite podcast, Marilyn does not a big fan of Theo Vaughn, is his podcast, which is called Last Weekend. Don't worry, the country will start laughing more. Starting in January, everything's gonna change. Back to good stuff, guys. I like this light thing in here. You can change the settings on it too, in our window. I just hit the first thing. Got to have some lights. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped too. When we did our grace, our before dinner grace on Thanksgiving, my mother usually does it, and it was a meaningful prayer because we were all thankful about the election and stuff like that, and things get back to normal, you know. But that's all as much political I'll get. Yeah, have a drink here. So what does Michelle and Ed want for Christmas this year? Do you guys buy each other gift presents? One year. Oh, it's right here too. Marilyn bought me a. This is years back when I started getting back into trying to thinking of doing YouTube. She got me this camera, not this camera right here. This camera, which I can't find the charger. It doesn't even have a charger. You just plug it in. Yeah, I'd like to get. What is it? Gosh, I can't think. I lost my train of thought. What's the GoPro? Go. Christmas. Oh, Michelle, that's nice. I always say to when we're watching you guys, I talk about I was like when you guys are doing something, I go, oh, Michelle's like the sweetest lady on YouTube. She's so sweet, and you guys are, and that's guys are probably without a camera on too. That's why I tell her, you guys aren't phony baloney. I have my hat on. My head is. I just cannot get warm today. Oh, I'm gloating. Look at. Maybe someday the Browns will have a good team. New Year resolution? I don't know. I'd really never go with the New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution is to stay out of the hospital this year. See, I was in the hospital like twice this year. The last one was a longer stay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there you go. That's a resolution right there. I have to. I gotta get that blood pressure down. But I don't drink anymore. I haven't had a drink probably in 9 months. Um, just don't do it. I mean, I do like edibles like that. I'm honest about edibles. I like talking about it. You can talk about it because it's like a stigma anymore. Back in the day when I was in high school, we'd always try to find like we smoked marijuana back then. But back then, you get in trouble for it. And when I went back to my hometown down near Grand Rapids, there's dispensaries everywhere. I was driving, we were driving, it's like, man, when I was a kid, it was so hard to get marijuana. Now it's just everywhere. But I think that's the only good thing the Democrats did was like legalize marijuana, like federal, but then the state is in charge of it. Yeah, Ohio is the same. Yeah. Well, you got that neighbor of yours. Yeah, it's just something like it just chills me at night when I get home from work or something like that. It just chills me out, makes me sleep better, especially because I got bad legs and stuff like that. It takes the pain away. But like I can live without it. You guys aren't a step behind, or the whole state of Ohio, or just you guys. Just joking. No, it had to be legalized because you know. But then you got states like, or towns like, or you got towns like Portland, Oregon, which basically has everything legalized, like illegal, like narcotics and stuff like that. But that's going to change under the new regime. No more of that crap anymore. Because I've known a few people that have troubles with bad drugs and stuff like that, and they're a mess. Big, big, big mess. But oh, I still got to go to Kroger. Actually, I got to get stuff for dinner tonight. I'm thinking sloppy joes and maybe pasta salad. Mary said she's sick of French fries, so having French fries with food, so it's not a healthier choice. That's my weakness, though. I love freaking French fries and like tater tots, all starches. But I'm gonna go a little healthier tonight. We still got leftovers in the fridge. My mother-in-law made a really good broccoli casserole. Yeah, you guys are just high in life. That's the thing, Your guys' videos, that's what you do. And it's a rare occasion I even see you guys drink like an alcoholic beverage. They have that festival, that St. Stan's festival in Bay City. I went there one time and just people just drinking all over the place over there. But no, my wife even wanted to have me a sip of a drink, and I said no. I have not had a drop of alcohol in my system in 9 months. Not even a sip. No, I mean she's not the. I'd let her be involved in the channel, but she's always afraid to be in front of the camera and stuff like that. And then she thinks she has to act a certain way in front of the camera. It's like, no, you just be yourself. Don't act like any different. Like right now, I've been like, it feels like I'm just talking on a phone, to friends. But we might be getting in, like, she asked me what I wanted. I was thinking about asking her for like microphones, like podcast microphones, because I wanted to get into like Spotify. You can podcast on Spotify. Yeah, I told her that. Just be you, you know? Minus her profanity though. But I even in my videos, I think my first I did, it was me just sitting at the kitchen table just talking. It was like one of the black and white ones when I was known as the Fat Baby Podcast. And I used some profanity on there. My dad commented, it's like, take it easy with the F bombs. I was like, nah, I haven't since then. I'm 47 years old, and I still have my dad telling me, hey, watch with the profanity. Really, profanity really doesn't get you anywhere, except, even there's comedians out there that don't even use profanity. Oh, is it doing it's still snowing out? I can't even really tell it's snowing out. There's like 5 different houses that are decorated for Christmas. So I get my button gear tomorrow, get that done, and back to work Monday. Yeah. I'm truly lucky though to have weekends off though. Lucky, lucky. I'm talking about flow. I'm so glad the Lions signed that one guy from Cleveland though. That I forget his Smith, number 99. Michelle knows all the people that played for the Browns or formerly played for the Browns too. He is a monster. And somebody at work told me that Hutchinson might not even come back play. He might be done with. I haven't heard that though. Yep. There you go. He's good. He's a big guy like that, so fast off the line of scrimmage too. Ed, did you play any sports growing up? I just played baseball, little league baseball, a little bit in high school. That's it, and football. I like baseball better though. Yeah, never got into YMCA stuff. Little league baseball, and I liked basketball, but